Good evening, everyone, and thanks for having us in for News Tonight. I'm Tom Lewis. You're watching News 13 at 10 o'clock. Residential and commercial growth needs infrastructure support like new roads. Panama City officials are considering transportation impact fees to pay for roadway improvements. They held a second workshop tonight to talk about what those fees might look like. News 13's Grace Fellows joins us live in our studios. And Grace, how are people reacting to this proposal?
Tom, people like some of the plans, such as exemptions for homes under 2,400 square feet, but many are still demanding further changes to the ordinance, so much so that some of the stakeholders asked to delay presenting the ordinance to city commissioners on March 25th. The transportation impact fee would charge developers for some of the cost of building and maintaining the infrastructure needed to accommodate new developments and growth. Right now, the city pays a lot of those costs. Tuesday's public workshop had both developers and city officials asking the same question of why should we have to pay?
We believe that transportation or mobility fees are important because, again, the feeling and the belief is that the general fund, the taxpayers of Panama City proper, should not be paying for development. We want to encourage development, but it really needs to pay for itself.
One of the hot topics is credits. Developers believe if they address some of the transportation issues themselves, they should get credits on the impact fees. Both sides generally agree developers must request credits on the front end of a project. But city officials say the requests for credits will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. Developers worry they'll be constantly negotiating. Residential builders posed other concerns.
If you look at the study, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Vincent, one of the main things in the study that's showing where the cost comes from is the cost of the roads that were built around our area. So because COVID hit, pipe went up and all the other material skyrocketed, so therefore our impact fees are going to skyrocket because to build the road is now at a much higher price. Our human eye is missing from this data, and the timing of which we're trying to implement it is just not conducive at the right time where the economy is and where our people are right now.
Right now, the construction industry is hurting because of the economy. People are not going into new homes. So why are we going to add more expense to the housing market when it's already difficult for people to get into housing? Can we delay this for, this study, like we talked about, does not be implemented right away.
Hayes says when he makes a recommendation to city commissioners, he may suggest a phased implementation of the fees. One example would have developers pay 25% of the impact fees the first year, then 50% the second year, and so on.
Grace, how soon can we see the impact fees implemented?
City officials say it could be implemented as soon as October 1st of 2025, but there will be provisions in the ordinance that account for the timeline and how the fees would affect developers who might already have projects underway.
Going to be interesting to see how this works out. Grace, thanks very much. Grace Fellows joining us live in our studios.